Passive candidates are better than active candidates. Where do we come up with this stuff? It's one of the most common myths I hear from recruiters, hiring managers, and TA leaders alike. Let's just think about it for a second. Do we really think that an individual that is a passive candidate for our role is a lower quality candidate for some other position that they decided themselves they're interested in? Do you think they're just sending that resume to you? Of course not. You're not a high quality candidate for one role while at the same time being a low quality candidate for another role. Doesn't make any sense. But let's think about what it is like for a passive individual being recruited versus an applicant being considered, right? The experience of a passive individual is, first off, the recruiter leans in the direction of selling when they talk to that individual, right? The second thing that happens with passive talent is recruiters often communicate a bit of scarcity, right? They often communicate to the hiring manager, this individual's not really looking right now, right? They're open to considering the role, but they're not really on the market. Now let's compare that to the experience of an applicant. When the applicant gets on the phone with the recruiter, there's probably some selling, probably. Good recruiters are still gonna do that, but it definitely leans in the direction of selection, right? You applied for this role. Tell me about why you're a good fit. Tell me about what makes you think that this is the right next step for you, right? It puts the applicant in the defend your position space as opposed to having the recruiter be in the position of, let me sell to you why you should consider this role.
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question. You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
When the recruiter presents the individual, if they do, to the hiring manager, it doesn't always include perceived scarcity. Hiring managers perceive that this is one of the individuals that's interested in my role, right? That's already motivated. So I'm gonna lean in the direction of selecting, not selling. So what does this mean for us as recruiters? If we can bring together the candidate experience for our passive candidates and our active candidates, we're gonna send our candidates into the interview with the hiring manager with more confidence and in a position to present their backgrounds more effectively. You're going to be more successful when the hiring manager has perceived scarcity and understands that this isn't just one of 50 applicants, and if you don't think that this person's the best one, there's probably 5 more right around the corner. That perceived scarcity that you create with your passive candidates also will help you close your active candidates if you consistently bring together the candidate experience and the way that you present candidates to hiring managers, whether they're passive candidates or active candidates.